The purpose of this video is to use Carlos Alcaraz and Jannik Sinner as prime examples of how a young player can transform their passion and talent into a successful career in tennis. We'll explore the traits, strategies, and mindsets that propelled these two incredible athletes to the forefront of the sport, even before they reached their early 20s. Their stories are not just about their insane talent. They are about dedication, patience, and mastering the fundamentals from a young age. And for any aspiring athlete out there, understanding their journey can serve as a blueprint for your own path to success. From a young age, both Carlos Alcaraz and Jannik Sinner were committed to mastering the basics. Unlike many juniors who become fixated on power or fancy shots, they placed an enormous emphasis on the core aspects of tennis: stroke mechanics, consistency, footwork, and shot selection. Their coaches ensured they built their games from the ground up, with sound stroke technique and a solid understanding of tennis strategy. Rather than hitting the gym hard in their formative years, they spent hours perfecting their ground strokes, volleys, and serve placement. That's not to say fitness wasn't important, but in the early stages, their physical development complemented, rather than overshadowed, their technical growth. It's crucial for young players to prioritize skill development and control before getting too caught up in raw strength and power. For any young athlete, this is where it all starts. The fundamentals form the bedrock of any great player's game, and the earlier you begin honing them, the more solid your foundation will be. Hold up. Before we dive into today's game changer, let me show you something that's taking the athletic world by storm: the Sport Wall Bungee Resistance Band. This space-saving dynamo is built for athletes of all ages to train like pros from home. Premium quality? Check. Versatile workouts for every muscle group? Absolutely. If you're serious about stepping up your tennis game, don't miss this. Click the link in the video description to grab yours with free shipping, and let's jump straight into today's video. Carlos Alcaraz and Jannik Sinner have shown an uncanny maturity that's rarely seen in players their age. It's not just about how they play, it's about how they think. This mental strength and patience are what set them apart. Many young athletes want immediate results. They chase quick wins and are easily discouraged by losses. Alcaraz and Sinner, on the other hand, approach their development with a long-term vision. Their maturity shone through in their willingness to embrace the grind. They understood that mastering the sport would be a process filled with ups and downs. Instead of expecting to dominate from day one, they committed to learning from every match, every practice session, and every setback. This approach not only built their skills, but also fortified their mental resilience, which has become a cornerstone of their success. For any player or coach watching, this is a key takeaway. Success isn't a sprint, it's a marathon. The ability to persist through adversity, remain calm under pressure, and maintain focus on the big picture is what ultimately makes it. One of the most important traits that Carlos and Jannik have in common is their understanding of what it means to win. They know that not every day will be their best day, and that's okay. They've learned how to win ugly. This concept might seem counterintuitive to some, but it's a hallmark of a true champion. Even on their bad days, they have the ability to control their emotions and maintain their focus. They don't unravel or give in to negative self-talk. Instead, they understand that if they can manage to pull off a win, even when playing poorly, it gives them another day, another chance to play better. They've internalized the idea that success isn't about having one standout performance. It's about being able to perform well enough, consistently, to win. This mindset isn't something that just appears out of thin air. It's developed through countless hours on the practice court, through tough losses, and through self-reflection. It's a mindset that allows them to believe they can win, no matter the circumstances, and that confidence makes all the difference. When Carlos and Jannik step onto the court, they don't just hope to win, they expect to win. They've done the work, they've put in the hours, and they trust their preparation. This is why they approach each match with a winning feeling. Even when up against seasoned veterans or top-seeded players, they walk onto the court believing they have a chance. Without that belief, there's no point in even showing up. Visualization plays a significant role in this. Carlos and Jannik don't just visualize hitting great shots or winning points. They see themselves winning the match, shaking hands with their opponent as the victor. This mental rehearsal prepares them for success and strengthens their self-belief. For any young player, this is an invaluable tool. Being able to see it in your mind makes it more likely to happen in reality. Despite their rapid rise and the attention they've garnered, Carlos and Jannik have remained grounded and humble. They understand that tennis is a long-term endeavor. It's not about one great tournament or one breakthrough win. It's about the body of work, the consistency, and the way you handle yourself both on and off the court. They don't get caught up in their own hype, nor do they become overly discouraged by losses. When they win, they don't let it go to their heads, which allows them to maintain their momentum. When they lose, they don't sulk or lose perspective. They analyze what went wrong, learn from it, and move forward with renewed determination. This is a critical lesson for any player aspiring to reach the top. Staying humble and focused on continuous improvement is the only way to sustain long-term success. The moment you become complacent or too obsessed with a single win or loss, you lose sight of the bigger picture. Carlos Alcaraz and Jannik Sinner have mastered the art of taking it one match at a time. When they enter a tournament, they don't proclaim themselves the favorites or let external expectations weigh them down. They know that while the ultimate goal is to win the tournament, the immediate goal is to win the next match. This approach allows them to manage pressure and maintain their composure. They respect their opponents, focus on their own game, and execute their strategies with precision. It's this mindset that allows them to stay calm under pressure and produce their best tennis when it matters most. As their careers have skyrocketed, the spotlight on Carlos and Jannik has intensified. This kind of attention can easily become a distraction, but both have shown a remarkable ability to handle the media and external pressures. They know how to give thoughtful, respectful answers without revealing too much or getting swept up in the hype. This discipline in how they present themselves publicly is a testament to their professionalism and self-awareness. It's an area that many young athletes overlook, but managing media, sponsors, and fan expectations is a crucial part of being a successful professional. Carlos and Jannik have navigated this aspect of their careers with poise, allowing them to stay focused on what matters most, their performance on the court. The most significant factor that differentiates top players from the rest is consistency. Carlos Alcaraz and Jannik Sinner didn't reach the top ranks overnight. Their success has been a product of consistent performances day in and day out. This consistency isn't just about winning matches. It's about maintaining the same level of effort, intensity, and focus in practice sessions, gym workouts, and recovery routines. For any aspiring athlete, understanding the importance of consistency is crucial. It's not enough to have one great performance or a few good results. You need to be able to replicate that level of play consistently across different surfaces, against various opponents, and in different conditions. Both Carlos and Jannik have faced their share of setbacks, whether it's dealing with tough losses, injuries, or moments of doubt. What sets them apart is their ability to turn these setbacks into opportunities for growth. Instead of getting discouraged or losing confidence, they use these challenges as fuel to become better. This resilience is what makes them so dangerous on the court. They've learned how to bounce back from adversity, and that makes them stronger each time they face a difficult situation. They don't let one loss define them. Instead, they use it as motivation to come back stronger. While the focus on technical development is paramount in the early years, physical conditioning becomes increasingly important as a player's career progresses. Both Carlos and Jannik have invested significant time in building their strength, speed, agility, and endurance. This fitness base not only allows them to execute their game plans effectively, but also helps them recover faster and avoid injuries. Their fitness programs are tailored to their playing styles, emphasizing explosive movements, core stability, and flexibility. This allows them to stay aggressive throughout matches and maintain a high level of performance, even in long, grueling encounters. One of the most exciting aspects of Carlos Alcaraz and Jannik Sinner's games is their unique playing styles. Carlos brings a combination of power, finesse, and creativity to the court, while Jannik's aggressive baseline game and ability to take the ball early put constant pressure on his opponents. They've both developed distinct identities on the court, which makes them unpredictable and difficult to play against. For young players, the takeaway here is to embrace what makes your game unique. While it's important to build a solid foundation and master the basics, don't be afraid to experiment and find your own playing style. This individuality is what will set you apart as you progress in your career. If you're an aspiring tennis player, take these lessons to heart. Focus on developing your skills, stay humble, and embrace the process. Like Carlos and Jannik, don't chase immediate results. Instead, strive for continuous improvement, believe in yourself, and never lose sight of your long-term goals. That's the formula for turning talent into success and for turning dreams into reality. So whether you're a player, coach, or fan, let the journeys of these two young stars inspire you to reach your own potential. Keep working hard, keep learning, and most importantly, keep believing in yourself. The journey to success is not easy, but it's absolutely worth it.